I'm Haley Taylor, and you're listening to the Rough Draft Diaries. This week on the Rough Draft Diaries, we're continuing to stay in Bowling Green, and this time we're in a coffee house.
Sure. My name is Kelly, K-E-L-L-Y, Wicks, W-I-C-K-S. I, along with my wife Laura, are the owners of Grounds for Thought Coffee Shop and Bookstore here in downtown Bowling Green.
So you can obviously buy coffee here, but also used books, records, comics, and the best part, Kelly says, is the people. The citizens that join together, whether intentionally or not, at a coffee shop, can teach you a lot about the community that you're currently residing in.
It's really just the study of people. And, the more you get to travel, the more you read or experience different cultures, different ethnicities, that you really come to realize that we have way more in common than we do apart. And so Grounds has always embraced the notion that we should, celebrate the things we have in common and not be afraid of the things that we don't.
So let's explore this notion and meet some of the individuals spending a portion of their day at Grounds for Thought. Just around the corner from where Kelly and I were chatting is Jennifer, a pastry chef. She's sitting alone, but she's waiting for her husband. They just moved back to Northwest Ohio from Chicago.
Well, I went to school here at BGSU. So, and just growing up in Pemberville, we would always come to Bowling Green just to hang out and do stuff because there's not a lot going on in Pemberville. So, yeah, it's sort of weird. I guess, yeah. It's sort of a bummer to come back into BG sometimes because a lot of my friends have moved away and then not moved back. And it's like, oh man, we all used to hang out here and it was so much fun. And and it's just different now. It's like I used to, everywhere I went, I would run into someone I know. And now it's just not like that as much anymore. But I can't really put my finger on it.
Around the corner is Lucas, who's currently working on applying for his PhD.
Trying to get there. I graduated with my master's last year. I study family and interpersonal communication. It's just basically how we communicate with the people we're in relationships with and how that affects our relationships with them. I'm going on to get my PhD in the fall. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with my life, and I had some professors down at Ohio University that really kind of pushed me to pursue this, and I've really found kind of like my path that I'm forging for just by their guidance. So hopefully I'll be done with my PhD by then, my dissertation. That's the main objective. It's kind of hard to look past that at this point right now. Just starting that tunnel, it'll be fine.
Kayla was sitting with her boyfriend towards the front of the shop. He was very quiet and didn't seem like he wanted to be interviewed, but Kayla did. She was journaling and job searching at the same time.
Just kind of job hunting. I graduated a year ago. I'm just kind of like working on stuff like positive mindset and getting in the right space and like kind of figuring out my life to be like happy within before I kind of figure out anything else. I want to be a YouTuber, so just kind of quit my job 9 to 5, and it's not really scary. It's kind of scary. That's like a big decision, but I'm kind of excited. Well, not kind of. I am really excited to just do my own thing and figure things out as I go.
And last but not least, a brother and sister who are playing a very competitive game of chess.
So what I'm trying to do is if anything's gonna get knocked down, it's either my horses or these. Bum, bum, bum. Hey. Because the king can go. My king was right here. It's okay. The toilet overflowed and we were like, oh no!
The toilet here overflowed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. How did you fix that? Did you plunge it yourself?
No, we tried. That's how it overflowed.
That's how it overflowed. Oh my gosh, what an adventure. Do you like having adventures here?
No.
Not that kind of adventure, at least.
We had both two disasters. A makeup disaster, my lipstick went all over my face, and then the toilet.
Oh no. Each person I met had no connection with the other, in the sense that they were all complete strangers to each other. But I noticed they all had a goal or a struggle they were dealing with. A pastry chef who struggled to feel at home, a student who wants to further his education, there was a graduate who hoped to fulfill her dreams through positive thinking, and a chess component who was worried about yet another makeup disaster. They're all different, and yet, just like Kelly said, somehow they're all connected.
So that's the beauty, I think, of Grounds, is that you walk in and there's the Republicans meeting, there's the Democrats meeting, there's some people from the Libertarian Party, there's some people from the Green Party, there's the Anarchist Book Club, there's the Knitting Group, there's the Retired Club, there's the Board Game Group, and really they're all enjoying each other's company, enjoying their time in downtown Bowling Green, and recognizing that books and comics and friendship and good coffee and pastries, those are things we all have in common.
And here are Kelly's choices for the next episode of the Rough Draft Diaries. He had 3, but one of them has already been featured on the show. That's La Conexión, but here are his other 2.
We talked a little bit earlier about the group called Firefly Nights. And then someone maybe akin to your heart, and that would be WBGU Radio.
You'll have to find out who I pick on the next episode. For now, I'm Haley Taylor, and thanks for listening to the Rough Draft Diaries.